What's up, everybody? This is Jose.
And Katie.
And we are in downtown Birmingham, Alabama.
One of my favorite cities.
It sure is. It's fun. I like it more than Atlanta, even.
Definitely.
Yep, I'd rather be here than Atlanta. Well, we're going to show you what the nightlife looks like out here in Birmingham. It's a Thursday night. It's not really a Friday or a Saturday. This is a Thursday night. So, you know, Thursday nights aren't going to be lit, y'all. But I want to show you that the city does have life. That the city does, in fact, have stuff going on. And it's a Thursday night. Again, this isn't a Friday. This isn't...
Ooh, look.
What you got back there? What's that sign say? Got crack?
Got
You know who's
cracks.
gonna have cracks?
Look at that right there.
Yeah, you can see the Vulcan from here.
Yeah.
The Vulcan Park is right there. I'm gonna go real slow so you guys can see the Vulcan. Right there's the Vulcan statue. It's the largest cast iron statue in the world, unless the Russians have something bigger than that. And I always laugh, like, when you go somewhere and they always say it's like the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah.
But somewhere else there's one that's bigger.
Yeah.
Let's turn around so we can show them. We're gonna enter the 5 Points South neighborhood, which is just south of Birmingham. I'm gonna tell you what, even I didn't know Birmingham had this much stuff going on, because there's a lot of districts of downtown.
Yeah.
Or if you look at them on Google Maps, it all looks the same because you're just looking at the rooftops. But some of those districts are dead. A lot of these districts have a lot of life. We ate at the Mellow Mushroom. They have one in Prattville. They have one in Montgomery. They have one here in Birmingham. Where they don't have one is in Naples, Florida.
They're putting one in Fort Myers.
They're putting one, or they haven't had it yet?
They're putting it. When we were there, that could be open by now. Yeah.
Yeah. But, well, this is the New York of the South is the way I like to refer to this city. It really has a lot of life for being a southern city. It looks dead in the daytime, but at night it comes to life. And again, it's a Thursday. It's not like it's a Friday or something. It's a beautiful town to be here at night and just see a little bit of city life. I think this city, once everything's over, is going to have a very good things in store, I think. It's got great districts. The city's so underrated. It really is. And I think it's a great city for younger people. Lots of stuff to do.
Look at a big Waffle House.
Yeah, buddy. We hit the Waffle House. A little street in there. There's great stuff here. Can I see your other phone for a cover? This is a good photo for a cover right here. You know, it doesn't have bad life at all, man. The city really doesn't have bad life at all. It's like a little New York. Much like 1,000 people from New York move here tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like the New York of the South. So we're gonna take you guys through a tour of this city that has a lot of life. It feels like a little miniature New York to me. Actually, nowadays it might have more life than New York. There's always beggars and stuff out here. There's all types of weird stuff out here.
Nah, he's just helping him park.
Oh, he's helping somebody park. Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, there's always people doing weird stuff out here. Oh, he's begging. He's trying to get the guy's getting out of his car. And he's waiting
He
for the
saw that
the
car
guy.
and said, "I'm gonna help you."
Oh, this you need pet parking, man. Let me get $5. Like, I don't need help parking. $5. I don't need help parking, sir. But yeah, the beggars in both Montgomery and Birmingham, there's a lot of vagrancy in both cities, in the downtown districts. Both. Notice I said both cities have a lot. Yeah, both Birmingham and Montgomery. Somehow the camera quality is not too bad today. This is a one-way. Let's see if I can pull a U-turn somewhere up ahead. I missed. Let me just. Can you turn here? I guess you could. I want to show you guys the districts that have the most life. It doesn't take much. You can hit a back street and then you're kind of out of the area. We're gonna drive back to there again. Show you guys the areas that have the most life. And there's a lot of districts spread out all throughout Birmingham. So like a lot of areas are dead, and then you hit spots that are more alive. So we just kind of drove off into the wrong direction here. Let's get back over to where there's life. But yeah, oh, look at them that way. Those should look really interesting. It's not a bad city. It's not as bad as people think it is. You know, like, crap, we go to Miami, we go to Nashville. I mean, it's you're going to pay 3 times more money to live in those cities.
Yeah.
You know, and here you're only getting robbed once in a while. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, there's always someone on here. I got robbed in Miami in 1974.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm never going to go back to Miami because I got robbed in 1974. I'm like, it's not 1974. Yeah. Now you go to Miami and there's like little college girls running around in that same neighborhood. There's like little college girls running around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In like convertibles. So it's like the world changes. I love how people have those like outdated perceptions.
Yeah.
Totally outdated perceptions of places.
And they think the whole state is upland primitive natives.
No, there's a lot of sophisticated people.
Yeah.
It's like anywhere.
Yeah.
You got your country people and you got your city people. Birmingham's a city. You got city people here.
But people think the whole state is like that. Well, I'll never move because it's like that.
No, there's lawyers and like there's neighborhoods in here that are, you know, at least $500,000 and up. Yeah. And the people drive convertibles and
I'm saying that based on comments I've seen on this channel.
Oh crap, there's mellow mushroom here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's more Starbucks than there are Waffle Houses probably in Birmingham.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, probably about the same. Either way, you get the idea. It's not all one big countryside. No, it's a million people in this metropolitan area.
Yeah.
You know, and there are better neighborhoods that are well off. This person's in a rush. We're gonna let them pass us. If they're in that much of a rush, go ahead. See, there's city people here in a rush. They're in a rush to get nowhere. There you go. Now you're 5 feet in front of me. I'm not agitando. There's a mellow mushroom, so we want to go this way. So there's, you know, Birmingham, and you know, it's a massive. It's almost as massive as St. Petersburg when it comes to their nightlife area.
Yeah.
It's about the same as St. Petersburg, really, which is a really big. I don't know if you guys know that St. Petersburg has one of the largest little strips of downtown. St. Petersburg might be better than this as far as vibes and stuff.
Yeah.
But this is definitely more like, I don't know. This is kind of like a mix between Nashville and St. Petersburg, kind of in a way. That's how I would describe it. Boom, 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 boom. Quítate del medio, hacer it. No turn signal, so how do I know what you're doing, buddy? Oh, this is neat. It's like it's a church. Wow, it looks like a
Parthenon?
Yeah, pretty much. I want to go back to where this was we're at earlier. Where that seafood place was. That little district had a lot of like people hanging around and doing stuff. I think we're heading there. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. So we're kind of just, if you look at Birmingham, we're just to the south of downtown. We're just entering kind of like the downtown grid pattern right here. We're about to enter. The street we're on right now is 19th Street. And we're heading into Birmingham on 19th Street. So yeah, it's got a lot more going on, and there's little districts here and there that are spread out. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that at night there's so much glare. Oh no, there we go. There we go. That might be a little bit better. I hate the glare at night. I try putting the phone on the outside of the vehicle to kind of counter some of the glare. I need to find a better mount. Isn't there a Best Buy here? They're going to be late. It's too late.
Too late for them.
Is there water somewhere? Or aloe vera?
No.
There's aloe vera back. Yeah, there is. There's water. I look how you went straight to the no end, sir. I mean, there's water right here.
Oh, yeah.
Probably old water. Old water. This water doesn't get old. But did you know if you leave water in your car and it gets hot and then it gets cool again, it creates some type of weird bacteria that makes you sick?
Yeah. I went to a baseball park once in 97 or 98. Maybe even 99. And it was like outdated from 94.
As long as it hasn't had temperature, water does expire, believe it or not. Bottled water?
Yeah, I know it was like 4 years after the date.
Yeah, because what happens is, the temperature fluctuations create bacteria. So if the water's had a lot of temperature fluctuations, you're pretty much...
Well, I'm still alive, so couldn't have been that bad.
You're not supposed to be in this lane here, are you? Because it's like for people that are parking. Is this a one-way?
No, it is, but you're in the lane for it.
Okay, cool. I struggle. I guess I have to look for those one-way signs. That might be one way to figure it out. 2 cops walking on foot. I bet they encountered some stuff out here.
That's a hospital.
Oh, it's a hospital.
Of course they're walking around. It's a hospital. They have to walk around it.
No, they don't.
They have to secure the perimeter.
It's in Birmingham. I don't think they're going to secure the perimeter. Perimeter might secure them. We got this under control, man. Yeah, we got this under control. Now get about here, police. So this is where that little district was, where there was a few restaurants and stuff. Yeah, Birmingham's not really as bad as people say it is. This is a one-way. I don't want it to be a one-way. I don't know what's changed that. Whoever gets to decide if a road gets to be a one-way, that person has a lot of responsibility on their hands. I wouldn't want that job. Yo, what's up to everybody watching from Florida? F to the L to the A.
This place looks really good.
Yeah, this is where all the people were hanging out. I don't know why there was a bunch of people hanging out.
I saw it inside. It didn't look like too many people went inside.
Yeah. I feel like crap today. There was like a bunch of vagrant people hanging out here earlier.
Yeah.
Not sure why. It's almost like a Greyhound bus parked here and dropped off a bunch of passengers. This hole in this parking lot and this gate open right here. It's kind of like, I guess they're gone now. There's a bunch of vagrant people here earlier. Am I going the wrong way? I am. Who cares? This makes no sense. I am going the wrong way though.
Yes, you are.
And there's no way of getting out. I mean, I'm already here, so I might as well get out.
Yeah.
Fancy cars.
Cheddar mac and cheese.
Get up out of here because it's... You're from New York. This guy's from New York. He's buying a condo in St. Pete because he's from New York. What's a New Yorker name? Tony.
Tony.
My name is Tony. I'm from New York. I want to buy a condo in Clearwater. I like New Yorkers. They got a tough skin. You can say whatever the crap you want. I've yet to have one New Yorker get mad at me. You're like, I don't like the way you're... New Yorkers, they have a tough skin. I like that. You can say whatever you want about them and they don't get mad. They actually follow you. Like, the more crap you say about them, the more they like it.
If you kind of go.
He's a doctor.
Yeah.
He's had a long night. You're unemployed, so why don't you just stop criticizing the working man, Katie?
He like stopped in the middle of the road.
The popo again.
Oh, they're just security.
I don't like him. Me cae mal. Me cayeron mal, bro. You ever have somebody que te cae mal?
I don't even know what that means.
You know, somebody que te cae mal.
Very sick?
Somebody that makes you feel wrong.
Julio.
I make you feel wrong? Bro, that's not like respeto. You know, like, why are we here again? There's a whole entire city to explore and we're stuck in the same spot we were earlier. How do we go this way? Man, you got the popo. Siri.
Turn right onto 6th Avenue South.
I want you to start. That's kind of while we're here. We're just here a minute ago, weren't we?
Continue on 6th Avenue South for 3/4 of a mile.
All right, 3/4 of a mile. This ain't too bad. There's people working at night.
Yeah.
There was more life earlier before we ate. Like when we were eating, everything was packed. Now it's kind of like shut down. I guess it's just about finding that peak hour when people are doing stuff. That's really the best time to do the videos. I hear people honking their horn. Quítate del medio, así. You're making me late to my orthodontist. What's an orthodontist?
Where they tighten your braces.
Cool.
Where they put braces on.
It's a dentist, basically.
Yeah, it's a dentist that deals with things in the mouth.
Cool.
Like
yeah, I think most dentists do. It's like a mouth It's like a taxidermist for your mouth, you know? But that made no sense. That made no... It's kind of like a taxidermist for your mouth. I'm like, oh, I get you.
They put things on your teeth.
What do you call somebody who's like a taxidermist for humans?
Taxidermist?
For humans.
That is actually illegal in the United States.
No, it's, you know, mortgist. A mortgist.
Mortician?
Morticianist?
A mortician.
Morticianer?
They're called a mortician.
Nist.
There's no ist.
Ner?
It's just mortician.
Morticianist, yeah.
Mortician.
Morticianer.
There's no there's no ist. It's just mortician.
That can't be right. It doesn't sound right.
Well, that's what it is.
Well, they need to fix it.
It is what it is.
No. Some things are wrong.
It is correct.
No, it's not. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense. That's what it is.
Hey, watch your little attitude, man. You don't want to give me no attitude with me. I'll straighten you up in a
In
heartbeat.
800 feet, turn right onto 29th Street South.
Ooh, there's like a little district here. I'm saying, like, there's little districts gathering places for millennials in all the city.
Turn
I
right
can
onto
see this
29th
city
Street
getting
South,
very
then turn right.
gentrified. Am I allowed to say that word on YouTube right now?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
In fact, I think we get a raise if we use it.
Gentrification.
Right.
Gentrification!
On the left.
Gentrify! Gentrify!
Hipster.
Gentrification.
Hipster.
Millennial. Millennials.
Head southeast on
Millennium.
29th Street South towards 7th Avenue South, then turn right onto 7th
San
Avenue
Francisco.
South. Turn right onto 7th Avenue South, then turn right.
San Francisco. New York. Hawaii.
Millennial.
Dave Chappelle is wrong. Dave Chappelle is bad.
Dave Chappelle's good.
No, you're gonna get us kicked off the platform.
Dave Chappelle is bad.
Dave Chappelle is insensitive. You know, like everything you say on YouTube, they have when you upload a video.
Someone's gonna send this video to Dave Chappelle.
When you upload this video to the internet, where are we going?
I don't know. I think you took us to like nowhere.
This makes no sense. This makes no sense. And then there's like nowhere to turn around. And you're up on a hill, so like, how do you even?
You don't.
How do you even? There's not enough space to turn this SUV around here. Sure, we're not the first people to do this. There's not enough space to turn around up there, is there? Look at this monstrosity of a car. When you upload a video to YouTube, like, it reads everything you say and it turns it into text. For the closed captioning, here we go. An electric gate in use. Why do they have an electric gate in use?
I don't know. It's been.
So if you touch that fence, it shocks you?
Apparently.
Well, they have horses here or something? What's the point of that? Are there horses here or something?
It looked like someone's
Yeah.
already rammed their way in or out.
Gosh, man, Birmingham treats their homeless people worse than farmers treat their horses, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're here. Actually, like, you know what's odd is the video quality on my phone is actually better than like my eyesight.
Yeah.
Like I can probably drive safer looking at the phone than I can driving looking at the road.
Hattie B's hot chicken. That sounds good.
There is no
Oasis.
Oasis? Is that
Beer
Cuban?
and burger. No.
Beer and burger. Oh, look, it's a C2 something.
Yeah.
A wagon like we used to have. See, it's a 320?
Yeah.
Like the one we used to have?
Yeah.
Remember you were arguing with me telling me it wasn't a 320?
It was a 320 and I'm sorry.
You're a woman.
Uh-huh.
Say you're a woman.
I'm a woman.
Men are always right. Men are always right.
Men are usually right.
Man, I got you trained good.
I brought you a
I hear
beer
somebody
when you were like...
I hear somebody screaming. I hear people screaming.
Yeah.
There's like a fight or something going on in that bar.
Yeah, I brought you a beer yesterday. Didn't even drink
I know.
it.
I was like, hey, women, give me a beer. And you brought it.
Yeah.
It's like a masculine thing I do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's get going here. Let's do one last. I'm trying to find all these little hipster spots where people hang out. There's a lot of them. I guess I can go north on this one. Oh, that looks good. This neighborhood's called Highland. It's just like a little. A mí me gusta que baile Marieta, se alborota y me enseña Marieta. Quítate del medio a hacer. This doesn't have as much life as Nashville. You realize how ghetto and trashy Nashville is? Most people don't realize it because they think it's Nashville, so they think it's okay that there's people hanging around. But if you pay attention, they're not like tourists. They're like locals who are like slinging stuff. The thing about Nashville is people think because it's been glamorized that it's fancy or something. But if you pay close attention, we saw deals go down like everywhere in Nashville.
Yeah.
Which we don't see that everywhere.
That's a nice Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly, it's probably the nicest Piggly Wiggly in Alabama.
No, that's by our house.
The one by our house is nice?
Yeah.
Didn't you see somebody getting arrested last time you were there?
Yeah, in front of it.
That doesn't. That depends what your definition of nice is. What was he doing? Stealing beef jerky?
He was stealing steaks and beef jerky.
I almost figured the beef jerky part.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go, that's the way to do it. Stealing beef jerky at a Wiggly Piggly. Is it Wiggly Piggly or Wiggly Piggly? Wiggly Piggly?
Piggly Wiggly, Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly. This guy está metido en el medio de la calle city. Like if he owns the whole road, man. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. That's what I used to work with a Cuban guy. He would get so angry. He'd be like, I'm gonna teach this guy a lesson. I'm like, you're gonna what? I'm gonna teach him a lesson. You're gonna teach him a blessing? I'm like, no, man, you don't hear what I'm talking about, man. I'm like, bro, I hear what you're saying. I just tell me in Spanish. No, man, I speak good English. You what? I speak good English. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're trying. You know, I speak good English. I'm like, bro, I got some funny jokes for these people. Here we go. You want me to shit to see if it's working? So, yeah.
Should we tell on him?
I can't say who it is, but I can.
Oh, you should.
I can tell the story without snitching on the person.
You should just snitch on the person.
No. Oh, we're looking on. We gotta go north. We ended up in a residential district. So I work with somebody who's Cuban, but he's got a French Canadian accent because he worked with a French Canadian person. His boss was French Canadian for like 50 years. So even though he's Cuban, he has a French Canadian accent because the person he learned English from or practices English with the most is French Canadian. Let me see how I can get out of here. Give me a second here. We're in Forest Park. This is a residential neighborhood. We need to go. Let's go back out. So, the T's get turned into S's, and the CH's get turned into T's. That's the way the accent works. So, here's my person that I'm working with. And the customer says, "Hey, we're in a condo, and we're working." And the person says, "We're doing a bathroom. We're doing a bathroom." So the person wanted us. Is that a possum in the middle of the city?
Yes.
Oh, that's a gangster possum. The person's like, "Yeah, this is nice. This neighborhood's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Very like hipsterish, hipsterfied." So the person's like, "Hey, can you go check and see if the plumbing is working?" Because the person in the morning, I guess they wanted to use the bathroom or something, and they wanted to check to see if the plumbing was on. And they're like, "Hey, can you check and see if the plumbing is working?" So this person goes, he meant to say, "Let me check to see if it's working." But with their French Canadian accent, here's what came out. "Well, let me check to see if it's working." And they said, "No. Please don't shit in my toilet." Instead of saying check to see if it's working, he said, "Let me check to see if it's working." And he said, "No, please don't. No, I do it for you. It's no problem. I go shit right now." And no, please don't shit in my toilet. And the lady looked at me like she's terrified. Like, please don't let this guy go poop on my toilet. I'm like, he's going to go check. Check, yeah. And she didn't get he has a French Canadian accent. "All right, let me go check to see if it's working." And then, no, please don't go. And like, "Ma'am, he's gonna go check to see if it's working." And then there's,
tell who this
the peanuts.
person is.
I can't say who it is. And then there's the peanuts.
Why
story,
can't you?
Because I can't. So there's because it's not right. You can't talk about somebody on YouTube. That's horrible, Katie. So then this person says he feeds pigeons peanuts every day, but again, the T turns into an S. So I'm hanging out with somebody, and then he's like, "I give my pigeon this, and I give my pigeon that, and I give my." So we're outside. Okay, so we're with we're hanging out. We're on our lunch break. We're hanging out with a customer. We're like in a fancy little, like a little tiki hut thing. You know what I mean? Marco Island on a tiki hut. And the person, me and my workmate, we're talking to the people, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, man, I give my pigeons." He meant to say peanuts every day.
He didn't say that.
But he just takes the T disappears.
Yeah.
"Oh, I give my bird pea every day." Oh, the guy, look, his eyes were wide open. You put your like, yeah, every day I put it in their food. And the guy's like, "Oh no." The guy's looking at me like, "Wow, this guy's nuts."
Like he was about to call an animal rights group.
The guy's, his eyes were like wide open. He's like, "Yo, this guy's crazy." I'm like, "Oh, they like the peanuts every day, man. I put the peanuts." I'm like, as looking at me, I'm like, "Peanuts, like the little things that elephants eat." "Oh, peanuts." I'm like, "Yeah, peanuts." There's a T in there. But yeah, that was hilarious. I give my birds peanuts every day. Oh man, I cracked up so hard.
Yeah.
And then there's one more. There's that one. There's the peanuts. There's the let me go check to see if it's working.
Something about a turtle.
No, there wasn't about a turtle. There's another one.
Yeah.
There's one more of those accent stories. Taxes. So the T turns into an S. The same thing. So the taxes story.
Oh yeah.
We're still. I just need to keep going north. Are we heading north? Let's go north. So we're gonna cross into.
Yeah, tell the
So-
taxes story.
We finished a job. I'm pretty sure this was the same person as the pooping story.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go poop to see if it's working. It's the same person. So, again, the T turns into an S in this French Canadian accent. So we finished the job. The guy was there the whole time, but now the woman's there, right? So the whole time we were working, there was a guy, but now there's a woman there, and she was there to pay because the husband left or whatever. So again, the T turns into an S. So taxes sounds like sex. So instead of saying, so we're giving, it's $8,400. The guy goes, it's $8,400. Sex is not included. And the lady's like, what do you mean sex is not included? Yeah, sex is not included. You have to pay extra $500 for sex. And then, who had sex here? And I'm not paying for this, she calls her husband. Like, what do you mean sex is not included? Like, no, sex is not included. You meant to say taxes were not included. But in their French Canadian accent, they're saying sex is not included. You have to pay, whatever, $600 in sex. Now, I'm not paying for this. She calls her. These guys are here, and this you have to pay $600 for having sex with them. If you had sex with these guys, I want a divorce right now. You nasty old pig. Sex is not included. If you had sex with these Mexicans, I want a divorce right now. Oh, man. The lady was angry. Like, honey, I swear to you, I didn't touch those French Canadians. You old pervert, you're so nasty, I wouldn't doubt you did. And then, over here, they still...
You didn't fix that, you let him go into it.
I'm gonna throw up. I laughed so hard, I'm gonna throw up my food.
Yeah.
They didn't figure it out. If I wasn't there, these people would have got a divorce if I wasn't there. Because he didn't get it. Like, they didn't realize that their accent is so bad that they're misleading the person. Like, ma'am, you have to pay for the sex. It's the law, I'm gonna throw up. Hold on. I've never laughed so hard in my whole life, man. This reminds me, man, I'm gonna throw up right here. I laughed so hard, I'm about to throw up.
Yeah. And he really didn't realize.
No, they didn't realize it. Not one bit.
I wonder how many marriages he's caused to be...
No, ma'am, it's the law. You have to do it. Dude, I've laughed so hard I'm about to throw up. Why is there a glare in front of my phone? I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah.
I've never laughed so hard in my whole life. Oh, I see it says a light there. I love the graffiti on these buildings. I love it. Very nice.
I got one on that same person.
But that wasn't the end of that story, though.
Yeah.
So, I finally tell the lady, I'm like, ma'am, tax is not included.
Uh-huh.
Tax. And I was like, oh. I'm like, yeah, they have a little bit of an accent. Back 40.
Yeah.
It's like a restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, it's packed, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of people there. And the good thing is that it's outside seating.
Yeah.
But even though it's outside seating, there's still way too many people close to each other. Let's see if we can show this parking lot real quick. There's a lot of activity there.
Yeah.
But, bro, I laughed so hard with those guys. Imagine, I only worked for them for a month or two. Imagine, that was just in a 1 month period that I worked with them. Imagine they've been working together for 20 years.
Yeah.
Imagine all the things that they've told customers in those 20 years.
Or it sounds like there could have been some divorces over...
Every time somebody was telling me to get paid.
Yeah.
I'm like, ma'am, no, tax is included. It's the law. You have to pay. It's not optional. I am not paying for these sex. Like, ma'am, it's the law. You have to pay. Oh, man.
That same person that you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
I had to go pick up a dolly from them, and I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
And I go up to him and I'm like, "Where's the deli?" He's like, "Oh, the deli."
The deli. We have to go get the deli. They did that to me too.
Yeah.
The deli. Oh, look, there's a train up there.
I had to drop it off or
Oh,
something.
this is a neat city downtown.
Yeah.
Look at the train right there. It's like an old train right there.
Yeah.
The deli. We have to go to the deli. Yeah, I had that happen to me too when I was working with them. The dolly. Instead of saying a dolly,
They say deli.
they say deli. We have to go get the
Yeah.
deli. And the lady's like, the deli? Like, sir, you're here to work. No, man, we forgot to go to the deli. The lady's like, dang it. Deli? Sir, you're here to work. We're gonna go bring the deli. You're gonna go bring a deli. The dolly, they say deli. I had so much fun with them and their accents. I swear it was the most fun I ever had. And this is all in a 1 or 2 month period that I worked with them. Can you imagine?
You worked for them for like 2 weeks.
No, I worked for them longer. There was one time I worked for a month, remember? And we did a condo in Marco Island in the boat dock.
Yeah.
The boat dock took a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was actually more than that. Yeah. And on and off, I probably worked with them longer than that.
Probably.
It was always hilarious, dude. Always hilarious. French Canadians with their French Canadian accents. I cracked up so hard. And the funny thing is, he's not even French Canadian. He worked with the guy for so long, he picked up the guy's accent.
Yeah.
And since he doesn't know much English, he just copies whatever the other guy says. I laughed so hard with them. Can you imagine all the horrors that they've gone through over the years?
Yeah. That same person calls me Shelly.
Shelly?
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Accents are hilarious, man. You should be able to make fun of people's accents. People are so sensitive. They can make fun of anything. You know what I mean? Like, we could be so much funnier on this channel.
Yeah.
But we can't because people are so... It's probably time for us to roll up out here.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. I'm going to GPS home.
There is a pineapple and Patron.
Head southeast on 32nd Street South toward 5th Avenue South, then turn right onto 5th Avenue South.
Gentrification is happening here.
Yeah.
Turn right onto 5th Avenue South.
I think if we say car
turn
brands.
right onto 27th Street South.
Patron.
I didn't know they were allowed to do billboards. Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they weren't allowed to do that. I thought all that type of stuff was like banned for advertising. This kind of reminds me of like Northwest Miami.
I mean, this is in a business district, so it's not gonna like appeal to kids, so.
So we can go straight to 65, or we can get on the highway. What do you want to do? The drive to the highway is beautiful. We'll do that. We'll get on the highway. But we can go straight through downtown 265. There's a lot of little districts. They're spread out all over the place, so you miss them. Yeah, I've had so much fun working down there with them.
Turn right onto 27th Street South, then turn left onto the ramp to US 280 West.
Is it here? Okay, we did this, and now what? Now what's here? 2 blocks out. Now what, Siri?
Turn left onto the ramp to US 280 West.
There's a ramp to 280 West here. Good skateboarding at night. I like how the skateboards have lights on. Very, very.
They are electric.
But they have lights on. Which is
In
very
1,000 feet, merge onto US 280 West, US 31 North.
I think I might have taken the wrong turn. Oh, maybe I didn't. Is that a dump truck? What's going on with that dump truck? Oh, it's got like a street sweeper type of thing on it. This is an alright drive. Last time we did it was really beautiful. Not a bad drive at all. I don't know what's going on with that dump truck. It's got like a bucket hanging off it or something. This is not
In
a bad
half a
drive.
mile, use the second from the right lane to take the I-59 South exit toward I-20 West.
view on this side's gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice city at night. I like Birmingham. It's not as bad as people say it is. It's just an underrated city.
Use the second from the right lane to take the I-59 South exit, then keep left at the fork.
Either that or we've been completely desensitized to horrible things. It's like, we've been desensitized to bad things to the point where we're like in a bad place. We're like, oh, this is
nice.
Oh, this is nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's like either that or we've been completely desensitized to violence or something because one or the other.
In that lane.
ATL. We gotta go up the bridge, right? Yeah.
Keep left at the fork.
It's green.
Fork was the other one. I think it's Europeans
Yeah.
that instead of fork,
It's the upward.
Continue on
Yeah,
I-59
they put a
south
K
for
at the end.
1.5 miles.
some type of European people do that. That wasn't them. There's European people that do that. I met somebody who did that. I think they're like
That
Eastern
person
European.
has done that.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Their accents they have horrible accents. Just horrible accents. Oh, I wish I had got that Yukon. That'd have been awesome. That Yukon. Right over there, that point right there, 22. Ooh. Yeah, buddy, I love this drive. I'll take forever driving through here. Love it. B to the hand, yo. B hand. This city's awesome. I don't care what people say about Birmingham. I like it. Say what you want. I like this city. No rush to get anywhere either. I'm just enjoying the drive. Uptown. Uptown. Yo, that box truck is flying. Now we gotta speed up now. I guess from here we just look for 65 Montgomery.
In half a mile, use the left lane to stay on I-20 West, I-59 South.
Left lane. Left lane. You on the left?
Use the left lane to stay on I-20 West, then use the left lane to take exit 124B.
Is it one lane or two that turns in this way?
Get in that lane just in case.
Yeah, it's just one lane that goes that way. I got a car in my blind spot. Quítate en medio, serie. Por favor, mijo, quítate en medio. Montgomery, just one lane to go to Montgomery.
Use the left lane to take exit 124B.
24B, Mike. 24B, Mike.
Continue on I-65 South for 49 miles.
49 miles.
Head southwest. Continue for 3/4 of a... Head southwest toward I-65 South.
Bro, that middle city. This is one of the most
Continue on
impressive cities to drive
I-65
through at
South
night.
for 48 miles.
I love the city. Now what? Wow, look at this, man. I don't know how well this captures what I'm looking at here in real life, but wow. It's never going to be as beautiful. Whoa. It's not going to be as beautiful on camera as it is in real life. It's just breathtaking. Totally breathtaking. Impressive. Just incredible. I love driving through here at night. It's an impressive city. Just drive through here at night is always incredible. Now we're heading south on 65. 65, take me home to the place I belong. Elmore County, Alabama. The city is so impressive, man. So underrated. Montgomery. The Gump, baby. From the 205 to the 334. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. All right, guys, we're out.